can't read it from this side. In a couple of years, you won't care about how long it took. You'll just be glad you never gave up. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and thank you for being here. So in this video I am just going to do a review of the trades I took today. Pretty short and simple. I had a good day. Had some conversations in the Discord that I want to cover. And I also just want to talk about my plan, my trading plan, and also my the process I go through to enter trades, and how I am being selective, how I want to maintain being more selective, and I'm going to cover all that in this video. So we'll start by just covering the price action for today. Today is still ongoing, so just keep that in mind. I have taken 4 trades today, and I've won both or 2 out of the 4, so I'm like 50-50 in that aspect. But my winners have been bigger than my losers, so that's why I'm up $233. Let's take a look at that. I believe that makes me, so I'm up 3.12 R and up 233.75, which lovely. That's lovely. 3.12, 3.3375. So I missed this first move down, and I should have taken it. My perfect pocket aces setup was there, but if we look at the hourly, when we were opening up, we had already gapped down. We're so far extended away from the mean already, the moving averages, that I just did not, I don't know, I kind of expected a pullback, because last time I tried to get short away from the mean, I think it was down here, and it pulled back and I lost money, because I was trying to go for a short. But that was the right thing to do, to go for a short on that day, I think. And that day was different too, because there wasn't really a good entry signal below the day's open. Today we had confluence of all our signals, and I should have got short. I should have got short after, if not after bar 2 is when I should have got short. That was a great signal to get short, and I actually covered all this in my Discord, or in the 432 trading community Discord. Where did I say? So yeah, these are my best entries. The pre-market bar that closed the day would have been great. Bar 2 would have been a great bar. Bar 4 would have been a great bar. And just holding for the move till my take profit hits, which is typically, my take profit is typically the size, like 2x the size of the signal bar. And I think it would have targeted where this dotted line actually is, like just below this pivot. But today is a day where you could have just trailed behind each bar and kept getting short. It was a very bearish day, and that is why on the first pullback we had, after I started looking to get short, I tried to buy the close of the bars with a stop loss behind the previous bar. I was doing this because it's obviously very bearish, and because Adam Grimes, Al Brooks, both of these great traders say that on a day where all the participants, or most of the participants, are favoring one side, it's a very aggressive trending market, there are no bad entries. Now that would have worked really well over here, where on any single bar I could have entered and it would not have gone past the previous bar, except for bar 1. Bar 2 went past the top of bar 1, but shorting every single bar, the close of it, with a stop loss behind the previous bar, it would have worked out well. Now I wouldn't do that, because that's not a part of my plan. But what is a part of my plan is after, on the pullback, okay, that is a time where we can look to get aggressively short. And that's what I did, and it paid off. And this move doesn't look that big, but in reality, it was from 80 points down to about 60 points, or 75 points down to about 60 points. So it looks like a small move, but 15 points is a really, really solid move, actually. I should have let it ride all the way to the bottom, but we had all these wicks on the bottom, and I just thought that it was going to be rangy. I didn't like it, so I got out. Then these two bars happened, consolidate. I thought, okay, if I short the close of this bar, the odds are that it'll move down 10 points rather than it moves up 10 points, because recent lows are generally retested at least once, as the people who brought it down to this point probably are going to try and fight for that level again. So that is what happened. I did risk, I risked 10 points and I made 10 points on this one. So 1-to-1 trade. This one was like 2-to-1 reward to risk. So that's good. I did try that method shorting one more time right here on bar 42. I sold to close, added another contract here. Then it pushed down hard and I was in profit for a bit. And I was targeting down here. So I was targeting like a 30-point drop back down to this level here. And it did not work out. But that's okay. It's reasonable to expect that the Bears would take this back down after how in control the Bears have been. I also want to show you. So I only want to take pocket aces trades. I realize a lot of my losses in my recent losing streak have been because I haven't been taking my pocket aces trades. Okay, I have this color coded right here. It's very easy to take pocket aces trades. I put examples of a pocket ace short right here and a pocket ace long right here, and I want to start selecting my trades before I actually enter the trade. I want to have these filled out so I know when it is a good time to enter. I had these pre-selected and filled out this morning for this move down, and I just did not execute. And I wish I did, because I could have captured a really large move. It went from 20 down to 40. That's 80-point drop in, less than 2 hours. And in 40 minutes, it dropped like 75 points. So definitely I just need to execute if I see my plan and my setup, even though, we're already we're pretty far away from this moving average. It went a lot further. And, I should have been bearish. This last trade on bar 43, I was short with the 1 hour EMAs. I was short below the prior day low. I was short before the day's open. I thought we were going to be outside the 1 hour bar. I thought we were going to break below this 1 hour bar here and retest these lows. So I thought when I was getting into the trade that I thought that we were below. So I messed that part up. I answered no at first. We're not inside the previous 1 hour bar, but and we technically didn't have the 5-minute EMAs on our side, but they were looking like they were about to switch. And the fact that we had all these higher time frame variables on our side, and the higher time frame is the most important time frame for the type of trader I am, it made sense that I could answer yes for that, because we had all these other higher time frame variables, and it looked like it was starting to switch and go down, and that we would retest these lows. That did not happen, but it's all good. It's part of trading to make mistakes, and we're still up on the day, over 3R, so still a very solid day that I am happy with. I want to cover, I guess, my plan. Um, I kind of just covered it. Well, let me cover actually this sheet. So this is my pre-market sheet. I just answer some questions. Um, you know, I talk about getting in the zone. I made a video a week ago, or 2 weeks ago, where I talked about Happy Gilmore. I really like that's something for me I can really connect with because that was like my favorite movie of my childhood. Like being in first grade and watching Happy Gilmore when I was just a little kid. I loved Happy Gilmore, and it's like I don't know. It's just like kind of thinking about getting in like a happy place and getting in the zone. I know that's probably sounds kind of silly, but like I wrote this here to repeat out loud. I follow my plan. I manage risk well. I wait well for pocket aces setups. I go to my happy place. I wait and I execute. I'm a good trader. I know it's kind of a lot of people will probably dismiss that because it's like you're repeating stuff to yourself, and it's like people like to dismiss that type of thing, and maybe that's because it doesn't work for them. But for me, I think like doing affirmations like this, saying it, repeating it to yourself, it's like a form of like a visualization. Like you can actually really start to believe it, and I think like just having like a mantra like that can kind of help me like focus in and like okay, remember what I'm here to do. So it's just like a really short sentence that's right there, and I have my fixed risk management size, and I answer all these questions to get an idea of what day it'll go, like what happened yesterday, where are we opening, what is a higher time frame trend. You can rank the relative weaknesses and then do a game plan. I never finished actually answering this one, but I think I was going to write possibly pocket aces to the short side. Adjust my my levels. I answer a question about the market moving events, and I have a reminder here of the recurring big days. We have non-farm payrolls this Friday, so that's going to be huge. I thought about going long around this level too, guys, but I didn't because, look, I would have been shorting. I would have been going long against the 1 hour EMAs. Would have been going long below the prior day low. Let me put this over here. And look how hard the market just rejected the opening level and then the prior day low level. Both of those levels are really important, and the market absolutely rejected it. I think it may retry that level and maybe break through. Who knows? But yeah, short, longing. Let me keep filling this out. Longing below the prior day low, longing below the open, being inside the previous 1 hour bar. There's a lot of. We would have the 5 minute EMAs, so that would be good. But that would be like, with all these factors not being in favor, it's like if I got long here, that would not be a pocket aces trade. Okay, I have to make sure like a lot of these are green. At least 2 of these 3 here of these should be green. Bonus points, like if this is also we're outside the previous 1 hour bar, or bars plural. Then of course we just want to be trading with the 5 minute EMAs because that's just a really helpful signal. Like it's just one last type of kind of confirmation that we are trading the right way. So it's really simple. It's like just being selective, making sure we're not in the previous 1 hour bar chop. We're 30 minutes away from this bar closing here. And if this bar closes bearish or like a hammer down like it is now, like if it consolidates right here, this would be a great short. Like I could retry this same idea, okay? But once we get below this 1 hour bar. So what I'll do now is I'll queue up the that trade. Okay, so I'll wait. Delete note. What the best way to take this trade would be for this to consolidate down here, for these EMAs to switch over, and then for me to go bearish once the EMAs cross over down here, or once we get below this 1 hour bar here. Okay, because there's a vacuum here, and it'll, you know, I could see us retesting these lows today. If I bet my money on it, if the bulls don't take over here and bring it up, which that's totally possible too, but I could see consolidating here and pushing down, at least to like where it started to turn up, like right here, like 5761 or something like that. That's where I might put my my take profit order, and that would be if we consolidated here, that would be over a 20-point move, and that'd be great. That'd be $100 a contract. Okay, so what else? Do I need to cover anything else? Had kind of a friendly debate today with Gaming Too Good, and not like even debate, because like he's trying to help me basically by making sure I'm not interfering, I'm not making too many decisions, which I don't think I'm gonna go back to the chart. I don't think I was doing that here. I think this was reasonable to get short. It worked out quite well for me. But overall, this is not a normal market, and normally I wait for the confirmation entry below. The limit, I want to break the signal bar, high or low, whatever direction I'm trading in, and short. And I missed a really great move down. Like, as good as today was making above 3R, if I would have shorted this, I could have added 6R on this move, 4 or 5R on this move, and then maybe got another 1 or 2 out of this one. So, it's really important to follow your plan and to stick with it. That's why on my trading plan, the first 3 things I have on my trading plan, before I even get into the how and what and why of my trading plan, it is not the plan that determines whether you will be successful. Can you follow your rules? Trading is waiting. Make bets selectively. Only trade pocket aces. That's number 2. And then I just have a position management reminder. Don't get shaken out. Don't be nervous. Let it play out. And that's just to remind me to do exactly that. Just don't interfere. Let it be, basically. Just like the Beatles song. Let it be. Let it be. It's... I just have to be more selective and be better at waiting for the pocket aces. Okay? That's what allowed me to go on this. Let me zoom out. Whoa. That is what allowed me to go on this win streak between the 6th of February and the 20th of February, not going for pocket aces, not taking great trades, putting on a little too much risk, but mainly just not taking pocket aces. That's what caused this big slump in my trading since basically since Wednesday, February 24th, this day here. And the market was pretty bad then. It wasn't very volatile. It wasn't moving, and I was just being stupid. I wasn't trading very well. So I really just need to wait for the best setups. I know what I have to do. I've repeated this 100 times on this channel, and I probably will keep repeating it because it's just, I have to keep hammering it into myself. And also, I think anyone watching who's experienced would agree with that. And I think anyone who's watching who's learning may benefit from hearing that. I want to teach my younger brother to trade. Okay, I have a younger brother who I've been trying to get into trading for a while, and I've kind of gone through a lot of pain trading. I've been trading for over 3 years, and only a year of the pain has been documented on this channel. But I was trading for 2 years before I ever started documenting my journey. And I really want to teach my brother, because I think if I can make trading work and have that like extra financial freedom and be able to control my destiny, it's something I want to teach people I care about, people I love, like my brother and good friends and stuff. Like I want to help people, and that's part of the reason why I'm making these videos. Is I want to help people. I want some. It can be something that he can watch, my brother or friends or just random people who are trying to learn. And a lot of the way people have been able to learn from me is by watching me make mistakes and kind of figure out my process on this channel. But maybe there will come a day, a year or 2 years from now, where I am actually crushing it and doing really good, and people can really like, they can look at me and be like, wow, like I just have to do what he's doing. And I'm kind of explaining it because I don't know, so many people have helped me for free and it helped me out that I just want to kind of pay it forward. Now it doesn't mean like I'll just give people all the answers. Like they have to put in the work. But I want to help people. That's why I have a free Discord, and I feel like the trading space is so populated with like gurus and marketers and people that don't actually know how to trade, who are just trying to sell the course and make money from that. And that's just unethical and wrong to me. So figure, people always, if it's like, if someone is being bad, like I don't want to just complain about it online. I want to actually kind of do the right thing myself and be a example, I guess. Feels weird saying that, but it's kind of what I want to do. So I'll end it here. This has been a good video. I'm obviously in a pretty good mood. That's why I'm getting on my soapbox and saying all this stuff. It feels a lot better to be green than it does to be red. And I've been red for, a week or two now, a week and a half. So basically 2 weeks, yeah, in a slump. But we're going to get out of the slump. We're going to get out of it by following this plan. Only take it the pocket aces, filling out these higher time frame stress test rules, and only trading when the majority of them are green. Ideally, these three will all be green, and it's gonna work out. It's gonna work out for me. It's 3 years in. Where will I be in 6 years? Double the time I've put in now. It's like my phone background says. In a couple of years, you won't. I can't read it from this side. In a couple of years, you won't care about how long it took. You'll just be glad you never gave up. So, hopefully that'll be the case for me. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.